Hello and welcome everybody back to my channel. Myself Adwait Shrikant, and today we're going to be looking at how to make a short film by yourself. Now when I mean by yourself, exactly by yourself. Filming, recording, editing, acting. All of these things, all of these four major things done by yourself. Now I've done it personally quite a few months ago. I made a short film called Lockdown. It's on my Instagram channel. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can go check that out. It's nice, I think, and I think I really worked hard on that, and so it turned out well. Now I'm gonna share what I did, which helped me, and what you should not do, which is not gonna help you if you're making a short film by yourself. Now, number one, always, I really recommend this. When I made that short film, if you already saw it, when I made that short film, I did not have a tripod or a gimbal. Now, a tripod is very important if you're making a short film by yourself. Now, right now, I'm recording my video in a tripod using an iPhone 11. Now, when you have a tripod, you can set it exactly how you want. Now, I would really recommend that. Tripods are everywhere. Like, they're at dollar store, they're at Walmart, they're at Amazon. Buy it from the dollar store. They're like $4. Really recommended, and I would really 100% recommend that. Okay, next one. Lighting. Now, lighting is a major thing when it comes to filming, or when it comes to normal video, which I'm making a YouTube video right now. I'm using the lights I have. Now, if I have to show you, I have a light coming from right there, right here, all the way over there, and one from the bottom over here. Okay. Now, these lights are not bought for filming. Like, they're not bought for this. They're night lamps, which I use in the night for night lamps, and morning they have pretty bright light, so I thought I'd use them for my films and for my recording. Now, how I came up with this idea was very simple. I knew that I needed something bright. I knew that I needed a bright surrounding. I knew that I needed a good surrounding. I knew that I don't want to have distracting noise, distracting anything. So I came up with this idea, and I saw my night lamp, and I was like, all right, so this is what I have to use, because it has the bright light I need, right? Just like that, use whatever you have at home. Now, we have to understand that we are not professional filmmakers. We are short filmmakers, and short filmmaking is completely different from a professional filmmaking. Short filmmaking can be from $0 to a completely high budget, like freaking high budget short film. But what we are, I think what you are as well, we are short filmmakers, and we make short films in low budget. Now, I make short films with a budget from $0 to $10. Now, this is my budget, which I make in all films, and I've not even gone to $10 yet. I've just always been with what I have, and I've never bought anything extra from filmmaking. But I never thought it's needed. But however, I really do recommend getting a tripod, as I said in the last point. Third thing, now I've covered tripod, I've covered use what you have at home. Third thing, now when a person is watching, when you have an audience watching your short film, you want to first, when you're writing a script, you need to know what kind of audience you're targeting. Now, if you're targeting teenagers, you have to make a script which is attractive to them. If you're targeting old age people, like let's say like seniors, let's say like from 50 years to 70 years old people, you have to target the film to them. You cannot make the film like a teenage film and show it to them. They would not get connected to the film. Now, remember this, our audience are gonna be ones who connect to our film. They're the ones who are gonna be our actual audience. Now we can share it with 1,000 cousins or 1,000,000 cousins we have. I don't think anyone has those many cousins, but I'm just saying, for an example, we can share it to all our cousins. They can watch it and appreciate us, but they wouldn't get connected to it. We don't know if they're actually getting connected to our film. So we have to target our film properly. Now, what I mean by this is, when you're making your script, write your script properly and target the proper audience. Now, the proper audience which will watch movies right now are teenage kids, from anywhere to 4 years old. Kids are not teenage kids, but I'm just saying 4 years to 50-year people watch a lot of films, I think, right? So you have to make a film which is attractive and engages your audience and makes them watch the film without skipping. Now, in my short films, I always try to do this, but it kind of flops at the end. When I watch the film, I'm like, okay, look, they're gonna skip this for sure. So the best way to do that is actually write a proper script. Now, writing a proper script can be very easy and also be very hard, depending on your film, and also depending on what kind of audience you want to target. Now, when I say audience, I'm again saying, know your audience. You don't want to write a script which is for everybody. That cannot happen. You cannot write a script for everybody, because if you write a script for everybody, either that category of people are gonna watch it. Category A, let's separate our audience. Category A, B, and C. Now, category A are small kids from ages 4 to 8. I mean 4 to 11. 4 to 11. Yeah. Category B, ages 12 to 19. Category C, 20 plus. All right, so 20 to, let's say, 60-year-old people. Now, if you want, you have to know your category of people you are making your film for. Now, I personally make them for category B. I don't make them for category A because category A is you have to mind your language. I don't have language in my movies, but I do have a little few scenes which I don't think kids should watch. So I target my script. I target my script to the audience of category B. This is the best category of people to target because they're the most. Category C, they watch films, but not all of the films. They don't know how to appreciate. Now, old people don't know how to appreciate what you've done. All right, I'm saying everybody's like this, but some few people who I know are like this. So you don't want to target your film to always old people. Keep it to category B if you're a short filmmaker, because that's what's gonna get you more views on YouTube and more I don't know, revenue, I guess. So now we've looked at targeting your script to the right person. Now, how to write your script. Now, this is a thing which is very, very, very tough, I think, because you might have a story in your head, a solid story, but when you're actually putting it on paper, when I say paper, I mean on when you're typing it down on any Word document or anything, any format, any software, anything, you're typing it down, it's gonna mess up. You're not gonna actually get what you want, get what you had in your head. You can't get that. That is, if you're having that problem, I have that problem. All my friends who I know are scriptwriters have that problem. So don't worry, you're not alone. We are with you. Okay? So it's very simple to say that you can't write it. You can't. This is very hard. It's very simple to say that, but it's really hard to actually work hard on it, right? So what I would say, if you're making a short film by yourself, always make sure you have something else in it, like a pet, like any pet. A fish could be another character. A dog could be another character, which is, now the short film is about one human being, right? Human beings are counted as a people. Now, you're only one person. Even though there's a dog or anything else, that's another character, you're only one person. So the person is what is counted in the film. Now, when you're putting it out on YouTube or any social media, the person is what is counted. Now, if you really work hard, you can achieve this, okay? Now look, when I made the short film by myself, I looked at COVID-19. All right, COVID-19, how COVID-19 has affected people, how people are getting really annoyed of staying inside. You know, they're just getting stressed. That's what I focused on. And now COVID-19 was my character. COVID-19 was my additional character which I used for the film. Now look, it's very, again, I'm telling you this. It's very simple to say I don't know how to do this. It's very hard to actually do it, even though it's hard. When you're writing a film, a drum set, right now I have a drum set in my house. I think I could use that as a character. Use it. Like, you have to use anything. Like a laptop can be another character. Now when you're opening your laptop, that is a scene that's adding to your film's time, right? Now the time duration has a lot of, you have to really focus on the time duration, I think, because you can't keep a short film by yourself. You can't make a short film by yourself, a single person short film, for more than, I think, 10 minutes. People are not gonna watch it, right? However interesting it is they're like, why? They're gonna get many questions in their head. How did this guy do this? So they're not gonna pay attention to your film. If you want them to, if you have to be crisp and precise on what you want to tell them, all right, that has to be clear. Like an actual film, they would have it long, and there are fillers in the film, like songs or emotions, or all that stuff is filler. They don't need that in the film, but they want to prolong the film. That's when they get the let's not look at that for now. Let's look at short films. So what I'm trying to say is, a phone, for example, a phone can be an additional character, right? This phone I'm having right here does not work, but still I can make it look like it's working in a film. Movies don't have to be true always. Remember that. This phone does not work, but I can make it work in a film, right? So always, now in a film, a guy can fight 20 people, but in real life, a guy cannot even fight 4 people at once, right? That's hard. So that's what I'm saying. In a film, add your characters accordingly. Now, if you're making a short film by yourself, again, add something which is a product. Add an element to your film. Now, an element can be, as I said, again, any board game, anything at all. So write that in your script. When you're writing your script, write that this person placed the drums. I'm just giving you an example. This person placed the drums at this time. Now that gives that makes the short film prolonged, and that helps develop the film. If something helps develop the film, that is a character. Okay, I'm telling you. Now next, you need a solid plot. Now look, short films, there can be many types of short films. First one, there can be school educational short films meant for schools, meant for colleges, meant for that kind of stuff. Those are different. We're trying to make films like actual movies, but short, right? You have to keep that in mind. Short films, there's a variety of short films. We can select from anything, like comedy, drama, action, I don't know. There are many genres, many types of short films, but we're short filmmakers who like to make it like films, right? So that is also very important. You have to know what type of short filmmaker you are. You have to go on that. Now, acting. You need to be okay in acting, at least to act in a single person short film, because people are not going to watch the film if it's horrible. If your acting is horrible, people are not going to watch your film. They're not going to like it. They're going to be like, they're going to focus on your acting. They're going to see your acting. They're not going to know the storyline. They're not going to focus on the storyline. They're going to focus on what your acting is and what you're trying to do. They're going to try to laugh at that. You don't want them to do that. So always, retakes are not bad. Make sure you retake the film until you get the proper exact shot you need. Okay? If you think it's good for you, use it. Because if they still want to laugh at you because of your acting, and if you think that's good, then don't mind that. There are going to be criticisms in your short film. I had quite a few criticisms for my short film, which I made by myself. I didn't take that seriously at all. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was wonderful. And so I stuck with that, and there you go. That's what you have to think. You should not take negative comments into you. They're important, but not needed. They're important, but not needed. You can take points from them. You can't just take that in your head and be like, oh man, I can't make a short film. No, you can. They're just trying to put you down because they can't do it. Okay? Telling you that. Remember, always, negative comments are important for you, but not needed for you. Okay? Those are the main factors of how to make a single person short film. If you need more, comment down below and I'll try to respond to them. But yeah, these are the main things, and I think which are gonna help you really get a tripod. I'm using one right now. It's really helpful. I know it, and you have to use it. And use whatever you have at home. Mostly use whatever you have at home. Try to get anything you have at home. And when you're writing script, use elements in your script. Use other characters. When I say characters, not people. Use characters like products, like anything, right? Use characters like that. That is gonna make your short film prolonged. And that's better for you because you're gonna get more views. YouTube's gonna like it. If you're posting it on YouTube, YouTube's gonna like it, and it's gonna show it to many people. So, that said, thank you for watching my video. Hope you liked it. I had an amazing time talking to you guys about this. Hope you liked it. Hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. See you guys. Bye.